Hello there, welcome to NTV English News Bulletin. I am Bhavana Casey. In the beginning, we have the headlines. Meetings of both houses of Federal Parliament scheduled for today. House of Representatives to fix names to preside its sessions in absence of the Speaker. Gold price creates a new record. A tola of gold being traded at an all-time high of 106,300 rupees. 7 persons killed in California of the U.S. in new shooting incident. Attack comes only 2 days after a mass shooting that claimed 11 lives. The Bulletin 20 League Police organizing press conference today. And Wimbledon champion Ravikana reaches her first ever Australian Open semi-finals, registers a dominant victory over Ostapenko. Welcome back. You are with the NTV English News Bulletin. Now we have the news in details. A meeting of the House of Representatives is taking place today. The meeting to be held at 1 p.m. The meeting is to be held at 1 p.m. The meeting is scheduled to be held at 1 p.m. will pick the names of the parliamentarians to preside over the meeting, in also scheduled to congratulate the newly elected Speaker and the Deputy Speaker. Similarly, a meeting of the National Assembly is also taking place today. Minister of Education, Science and Technology, Sisir Khanal, is presenting a proposal to the National Assembly meeting to consider the Nepal University Bill 2079 BS. Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal and CPNU-ML chairperson KP Sharma Oli held a meeting this morning. The duo met at Prime Minister's official residence in Balwatar and discussed issues of the election of the President and the Vice President. Other contemporary issues, including National Assembly by-election, power sharing in provincial governments, were also discussed during the meeting. Chief Minister of Gandaki Province, Khagraj Adhikari, met with Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal of Ministers in Gandaki, among other issues, during the meeting held at the Prime Minister's official residence in Balwatar. CPNU-ML Provincial Parliamentary Party leader Adhikari was appointed as the Chief Minister of Gandaki Province with the support of the ruling coalition partners. The Gandaki Province on Monday decided to reduce the number of ministries from 12 to 7. Prime Minister Dahal has already said that he would take initiatives to reduce the number of ministries in the provincial governments. With this update, time to go for a short break, but still to come we have. Welcome back. You are with NTV English News Bulletin. Now we have more updates from the home front. The province government, led by Chief Minister Rajkumar Sharma, has regulated 7 ministries in Karnali province. Earlier, the Ministry of Water Resources and Energy Development was added to create 8 ministries. Chief Minister Sharma has adjusted the Ministry of Water Resources and Energy Development to the Ministry of Physical Infrastructure, Ministry of Internal Affairs and Law by the Office of the Chief Minister, and Council of Ministers has been published in the Karnali Province Gazette. Spokesperson of the Ministry of Law, Nidhi Rajnepan, informed that the Karnali Province government has exercised the power as per Regulation 7 of the Province Government Division of Work Regulations. Preparations for the by-election of the members of the National Assembly have started in Lumini province. By-elections for electing the members of National Assembly is scheduled on February 3rd. Similarly, the staff meeting center premises in Ghorai has been designated as a polling station. The voter list has been published under the election schedule. There are 305 voters, including province assembly members and head, deputy head, chair and deputy chair of the local levels. There are 87. Adhikari informed that the by-elections is being held to fill the vacant seat after Khimalal Bhattarai of Rupandehi, who was elected as the member of the National Assembly from CPNU-ML, resigned. As the date of registration of nominees is approaching, the ruling CPNU-ML and the opposition Nepali Congress are making final preparations to finalize their candidacies. UML has proposed Kumar Dasondi as candidate for the National Assembly Assembly member. Likewise, Bir Kesari Gautam of Dang, Arun Prakash Rathore of Bardia, and Madhav Prasad Acharya of Rolpa have been recommended by the Congress. Gold price has reached a new record, with yellow metal being traded at 106,300 rupees per tola. This is an all-time high price of the precious metal in the Nepali bullion market. The Federation opened at 106,300 rupees per 11.66 grams for today, while the worked gold is being traded at 105,800 rupees. Earlier, hallmark gold was traded as high as 105,500 rupees in Nepal on 9th March 2022. Meanwhile, silver price remains at 1,365 rupees per tola. With this update, time to go for a short break, but still to come we have. Welcome back. You are with NTV English News Bulletin. Now we have the updates from the international front. A gunman killed 7 people before being arrested lives at a popular dance hall. The latest attacks occurred at 2 separate locations in the coastal city of Half Moon Bay, about 50 kilometers south of San Francisco. The attacker has been identified as 67-year-old Zhao Chunli, a local resident. It comes as the state mourns the death in majority Asian Monterey Park during celebrations for the Lunar New Year. Investigators have not yet provided a motive for this attack. Germany's Foreign Minister Anna Baerbock had said she would not stand in the way of Poland if it were to send Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine. Ukraine has called on the West to provide the German-made tanks, which they say will help them defeat Russia. Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba said that Germany had the power to save the lives of many Ukrainian soldiers. On Sunday, Baerbock said Poland had not yet asked for export permission. Sweden should not expect Turkey to back its NATO membership bid, Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan had said. He said that days after a copy of Quran was burnt in a Stockholm protest. Sweden applied to join NATO after Russia invaded Ukraine, but needs Turkey, who is already a member, to approve. Kurdish protesters in Sweden hung an effigy of Erdogan this month, followed by the Quran burning. Saturday's protest, but not the burning of the book itself, was given prior approval by Swedish authorities. Erdogan condemned the latest protest attack carried out by a far-right politician from a Danish party as blasphemy not to be defended by free speech. The Swedish government also criticized the protest. Of the highlights first. Now to sports. The Central Investigation Bureau of Nepal Police has arrested cricketers Mehboob Alam and Muhammad Adil Ansari on charge of spot fixing and match fixing in the T20 league held in Nepal. A CIB source said that one of the 2 alleged was hailed from Biratnagar and next one from Rajbiras and were brought to Kathmandu. The T20 league was held in Kathmandu last month. The CIB was carrying out investigations on the match fixing and a sports conference today afternoon as the investigation team has completed its study. Wimbledon champion Elena Ravikana swept past Elena Ostapenko to reach her first Australian Open semi-final. Azarenka for a place in the final. Luke Shepardson was declared the winner in one of the world's most prestigious and storied surfing contests held in Hawaii over the weekend for the first time in 7 Wave Invitational, while John Florence, the winner of the event in 2016, the last time it happened, was named runner-up. Shepardson, a Honolulu ocean safety lifeguard, scored 89.1 points out of possible 90 to ace out defending champion Florence, the Star Advertiser reported. Mark Healy Ntvithari took third place and Billy Kemper took fourth. The competition also featured female surfers for the first time in its 39-year-old history, and 6 competed. Andrea Muller made history as the first female to ride a competitive wave at the AD. With this update, we come to the end of this English News Bulletin, but before we say goodbye, let's have a quick reminder of the major stories. Meeting of both of the House Speaker. Gold price creates a new record, a tola of gold being traded at an all-time high of 106,300 rupees. 7 persons killed in California of the U.S. in new shooting incident. Attack comes only 2 days after a mass shooting that claimed 11 lives. Cricketers Mehboob Alam and Muhammad Ansari arrested on charges of match fixing and sport fixing in Nepal T20 League. Police organizing press conference today. And Wimbledon champion Ravikana reaches her first ever Australian Open semi-finals, registers a dominant victory over Verstappen. That's all we have in this edition of English News Bulletin. We'll see you again with next round with us. Namaste.